fair use. I'm not a medical professional, so if you want to get medical information, see your doctor. I'm just sharing commentary. $9.50. Crazy world, man. Hope you have a good day. You can see me alright. Anyway. Fair use, man. That's a laughing lion. That's Bobby, Ricky Bobby. That one there in the corner. There's some peppermint in there. That's my kitchen. The bathroom. See, I got my thing closed off because the air conditioning. Here's the bedroom. That's what I got going on here right now. Cherry cake, laughing lion, Obama Kush, laughing lion, island pink, Romulan, that's laughing lion too, laughing lion, one island pink. These ones back here, that's Fruity Pebbles. They're going purple. Anyway. There's that peppermint in there. It's a 5x5 tent. Got God's Hurricane coming up in there. Anyway. Yeah. They give them spring water. No tap water, because I don't even drink tap water. There's my distiller there. gotta get back out here. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I'm a mad researching kind of guy. Hang on a sec here. There's something going on here. Anyway, don't mind me. Yeah, so
No, you don't care what they're gonna do. You don't like worrying about things that are bigger than you.
These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 8 David Ewing Jr. books. Sorry, the lighting's off, man. Anyway, don't mind me. That's my balcony. I'm transplanting the big ones. But I got my dirt in the freezer because you freeze your soil first for 24 hours or more. Take it out of the freezer, leave it out for 24 hours, then put it back in for 24 hours, and then that way you kill all the nasty little flies, man. Hang on a second. Hang on, guys. Put this on the stand. Got the Dave Banner show this morning. I don't know if you can see me or not. There you go. Hope everybody's having a good day, man. Don't get all messed up in this hellhole. I've been calling this place for help for a long time, man. Yeah, I smoke. And I smoke weed by the fucking brush, by the barrel load. Hang on. Yeah. They sterilize everybody, man. They try to. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day. Don't buy into the bullshit out there on YouTube world, man. It's a fucking nightmare. Too many idiots out there. They're like, they're all infected, man. Parasite freaks, man. People got mental parasites. There's a thing about these parasites that I've been going on about for a long time, man. Ian from Wake TV, he's been doing a lot of research on the parasites and stuff, and I go all the way back to oh fuck, hang on a sec. It's crazy. One sec, guys.
Oh, y'all know what it is. It's that company-ish. Chevy lights, winning the night, hustle at night. Yeah.
One sec, guys. Okay, sorry, man. Yeah. Don't mind me. Getting ready to start another job tomorrow, so. But I've been doing parasite cleanses for a couple of years, man. Probably at least 5 years. Hope you can see me already. Anyway. This is huge, man. I mean, nobody realizes these parasites get in people's heads and make them think. And it's hard for me to describe it, but people get controlled by these parasites. Their thoughts and everything, they get egos and they get so blown up in the head that they think that they're better than others, and it's like, what a fucking nightmare. Anyway, parasites is a big problem. Everybody's got them, especially in North America. This is where it got to do with Rockefeller medicine and all that kind of stuff. They don't want you to know about this stuff. Anyway, I've been looking at this for a long time. Like, I was always really wondering why people in my life died, especially from that C thing. And that C word is actually a patented word. And if you use that word, you can actually get a YouTube strike, believe it or not. Anyway, but yeah, they killed my mother in 6 months with that big C, and that was back in 1972, and then my whole world fell apart back then, and then that's when I went off the tracks, man. I mean, I've been so different than anybody else my whole life. It's crazy. I spent the better part of 20 years of my life helping out people in Halifax, Nova Scotia, with my Halifax Regional Furniture Bank Society, and did a lot of good stuff with people, man, and helped them out. And, I got my own issues in life, man, and you know, things fell apart, and like the amount of effort, 7-day weeks, and 25-hour days, 8 days a week, working my whole life in this fucking game we call life. What a shit show. You don't own your home, you don't own your car, you don't own shit, man. Right? All they do is they teach you how to be a good little slave, right? And now they're bringing out this technical slavery. I don't know if you see that. That's what I'm into right now. Well, I've been into that and a bunch of other ones. I mean, I got a few books on the go, and anyway, but I'm always learning, and I'm constantly researching stuff that most people don't even want to look at. That's why this parasite thing is way out of the box for most people. You know, all your food's been, you got organic food. Like, there's nothing organic around this world, man. You haven't noticed those planes in the sky, right? They're not exactly, hang on. They're not exactly being cool, right? Hang on a second, guys. Replay. Anyway, so I invest my money in things that'll help me in research and stuff, and try and, you know, do everything in a good headspace. And I try not to be a prick. I mean, I'm not out there trying to fucking make shekels off of YouTube. Non-monetized. You know, I think, you know, you gotta go, you gotta work, man. That's the name of the game around this world, man. There's no free lunches. And I hate these fucking copy and paste freaks on YouTube trying to make money off other people's hard work. And they're everywhere, right? And I supported a lot of these fucking clowns. Like, this is why I get pissed off. Don't listen to me, because everybody I supported in the past let me down. Every single fucking one of the people I supported in the past were all full of shit. They were doing it for their own reasons. And, you know, I bought books off of some of these clowns, and I joined their YouTube channels, and then I'm not joined to nobody's channels anymore. I'm not fucking supporting none of these guys. It's a clown show, man. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day. I didn't want to make a video that sounds negative, but I mean, I can't believe this world, man. Everybody's so blind, man. They're building 15-minute streets. 15-minute streets. 15-minute streets right here. 15-minute cities everywhere. If you guys haven't noticed that, the digital prison is rolling out. They want to have a cashless society, and that means, you know, you want to put that King Chucky's face on our Canadian dollar soon. That's if it's still around. The whole game is a clown show. And there's so many people on the YouTube that are just idiots, man. I swear to God. I like my Dave Banner crew, right? Good crew. Caught up with Dave Banner this morning. It was great. That's about the only group that I like to participate with, right? I don't go on people's live feeds or nothing like that. I usually just see David Banner and those guys, and there's all kinds of people in there that are like pretty straight shooters. Try and do something, you can't find it. Yeah, there's a lot of good people at David Banner. Yeah, I smoke. And I don't live in fear. That's what they want you to do, is live in fear. And it's a clusterfuck, man. Especially with these idiots on YouTube, and they want to finger point at you and stuff like that. They can go fuck themselves. Anyway, I came across this woman a long time ago, but she explained to you some stuff about, okay, I can do this right. Bear with me, guys. I'm professional. I have to crunch a nut. One sec. Yeah. There you go. I'm not a conspiracy. You're just a fucking idiot. Tons of them out there. Anyway, I like this woman. It's Pam Bartha. Alright? She tells you a lot about what's going on with this parasite thing, man. Pretty cool. You know, she's at Live Disease Free. She had MS or something 30 years ago and kicked it.
Cancer. The link between parasites and cancer, and how cancer is an infectious disease caused by a parasitic infestation, and how many parasite drugs are being repurposed to treat cancers. If we haven't met, my name is Pam Bartha, and I'm the author of Become a Wellness Champion and the founder of Live Disease Free. This topic is really important because we're seeing a real significant increase in cancer and aggressive forms of cancer over the past 3 to 4 years. And we're not going to talk about why that is because we don't want to get censored.
That's right.
But basically what has changed in the past 3 to 4 years. So cancer has been on the rise, but over the past 3 to 4 years there's been a real significant increase in the number of cancer cases, but also in how aggressive these forms of cancer are. And there is this huge link between parasites and cancer that we want to explore today. It's probably a several part series, but today we're going to...
I don't want to get any strikes, if you know what I mean, but this is I'm not a professional doctor or nothing, so if you're seeking medical advice, you go to them, not me. I'm just sharing information that I come across. Okay guys, much love.
Really talk about how different parasite drugs are incredibly helpful. They're anti-cancer, they treat cancer. So when we're looking at the relationship between parasites and cancer, we know that they both can survive and multiply independently of external growth factors. And they are also resistant to something called
All kinds of stuff.
apoptosis, which is programmed cell death. They also have an ability to avoid our immune response. So our immune system is not going after cancer cells, not like it should, but it isn't when we're dealing with cancer. But then also parasites, they have this way to make themselves blind to our immune system and cause our immune system to just let them grow inside our bodies. And they are very adaptive to changes in their environment. And so therefore, because they are like, they're so hardy in our bodies, like both cancer cells and parasites, it's really hard to eradicate parasites 100% out of our bodies, like to sterilize our bodies. It's virtually impossible, but definitely we can decrease the presence of parasites in our bodies significantly to the point where we have no symptoms. So when we look at lab tests, lab studies, and also animal studies, but also human studies, they're showing that there are some parasites that definitely can cause cancer, directly or indirectly. So they can directly cause cancer, or they can stimulate the development of cancer through various different means. And there are several parasites that can cause cancer. We'll talk about a couple of them here. So maybe you've heard me talking about flukes. So there's different types of flukes. Those are flatworms. They're smaller than a long roundworm. So they could be anywhere from, like the intestinal flukes would be 3 to 5 inches. Blood flukes would be much smaller. Liver flukes would be smaller also. But there are blood flukes. We talked about how swimmer's itch is a type of blood fluke. So we have no idea. I had no idea. I thought that swimmer's itch was a type of bacterial infection, but I looked it up and it's a type of blood fluke. So blood flukes, they can actually increase the risk of cancer 500% or 5 times bladder cancer. And there's another Siberian liver fluke or cat liver fluke, and also other liver flukes, so different species, so they're like different cousins of infections. They're really linked to bile duct cancer. And then there are other infections that have been linked to cancer also, other parasitic infections, but the evidence is not quite as strong as flukes. So flukes, there's a really big connection between fluke infections in our body and cancer. So other types of parasites that are linked to causing cancer would be toxoplasmosis, and that's a type of parasite we can get especially from cats, from their litter boxes.
Okay,
we talked about neurocysticercosis, which is a type of...
This is Pam Bartha. And this is a UK chap.
I'm going to do this video on how I beat cancer using a drug called methadone. Okay, methadone is a drug used for kids when they get worms. So, 12 years ago I got diagnosed with osteosarcoma. It's a bone cancer in the right hip. I was limping in work, I was in a lot of pain. My friend made me go home from London to go and sort myself out. I went to the doctors, went to hospital, got diagnosed with cancer in the right hip. And the tumour the size of a small orange, she said, in my right hip, in the ball joint. Okay, so he said you need 7 months of chemotherapy, and we're going to give you a hip and partial transplant, cut the tumour out, give you a hip and partial pelvis transplant. So I had 3.5 months of chemotherapy in Christie's in Manchester. Halfway through the 7 months, they had their operation, they cut out my hip, pelvis, cut out the cancer, cut out the tumour. Told me that the cancer was still spreading and that the chemotherapy wasn't working. And now it was up to me whether I wanted to finish off the course of chemo or not, because it wasn't working. But it might help if I carried on. So I thought, well, I'm halfway through it, I might as well finish it off. So I finished off 7 months of chemo in Christie's in Manchester. Made me very ill. Fucking hell, I lost so much weight. Went down to 10 stone. lost all my hair, periods, eyebrows, you name it, I lost them. So I finished off 7 months at 50 grams of L-glutamine at night in milk, which is an amino acid to build the white cells up. Took these drugs every day. I took Smith's line, I took 400 ml Smith's line and 6 months, and he can give me a CT scan and do what you've got to do and see how bad it is. And he said, no, just go home and die, basically. And I said, no, let me come back, I want to see how bad it's got. So Dr. Lee agreed. He said, come back in 6 months and show you. So anyway, 6 months went by, I went back to work. Took these drugs every day. I took Smith's line, I took 400 ml Smith's line a day, and I took 3 100 ml Membedozole. And I took 50 grams of L-glutamine in the morning, 50 grams of L-glutamine at night in milk, which is an amino acid to build the white cells up. So where was I? So I went back after 6 months, got quite healthy in that 6 months, went back for a checkup in 6 months. And where I'm going now, I'm expecting to have sped by now, but hoping it hasn't. So I went back in 6 months. He does another CT scan, MRI scan, sits me down, tells me that the tumours have stayed the same size and there's no growth. They haven't grown. The tumours are still there. Which is very pleasing, believe me. I was happy with that. So I said, can I come back then? What happens now? Can I come back in 6 months' time for another checkup? And he says, not really, Shane. We couldn't only give you so many scans because they cause cancer. And I'm like, well, I've got cancer. It doesn't really matter, does it? And he says, come back in 6 months for a chest x-ray. So, okay. So I went back 6 months, 12 months after, six months later from the MRI scan. So it's 12 months. I've gone back. He's done a chest x-ray. He's seen nothing. He said, there's nothing, I can't see nothing on your chest. I said, well, I didn't think you would, Doc, because